raced here since 2005, the same year he would go on to win his second Cup championship. He was 30 years old at that time. One of the people I talked to, his wife, Leah Stewart, she told me this is the Tony Stewart that everyone knows to expect. He has prepared more for this race than she's seen him prepare for most things. And guys, it is exciting to see these names, as you said, but Smoke, that kind of tops the list maybe heading into Daytona.
Yeah, Tony has 8 previous starts in trucks, Michael, and he said, I don't remember any of them. It was get everything up to his liking and see him back out on track here shortly. While we take a look at John Hunter Nemechek back in the truck series for a few races this year.
Halmar Friesen Racing truck for John Hunter, and this is what we're expecting, Jamie. Guys going out by themselves, seeing where the truck is as he makes a qualifying run, and then maybe come in, change a couple things, and then get out there in a small draft. And you see John Hunter's kicking it off just like that.
So I talked to Stuart Friesen today, and they are very excited to be running this second truck full-time. So he said they're going to have some different faces, some younger drivers they'll give a chance to, and then they'll bring a guy like John Hunter Nemechek in. It's a great way to just get that feedback on what your team's doing.
Did they say anything about older drivers?
I don't know, Mikey. You've got his number, right?
That's right. This track, running a qualifying lap, it looks simple, but there's so much technique. You want to be as close to that yellow line as you can be, Jamie, but you don't want to get all the way down on it because you'll drag your nose and it'll scrub off speed and time. So you just want to run that line as best you can. I like thinking about this qualifying run when we see them do that tomorrow. It's just technique. You just want to be as smooth and as easy as you can be right around that yellow line.
So on the Cup side of things, we've only had a couple changes during the off-season. Truck series, not so much. We've had a lot of movement. One of the biggest changes is welcoming Ram back to the truck series, but these 3 right here moving on.
Moving on out. Corey Heim, historical season last year. What a great job he's done. You mentioned Stuart Friesen. He's back. That's great news. Talked to Danny Dye about the test they had a couple of days ago at Rockingham. Very happy about the way the Ram performed.
Butterbean Queen is back. He's here full-time. He's run a handful of truck races. Arkham incredible job. But this is all brand new to him. Never raced a truck before as we take a look at Tony Stewart in the 25.
Also something that you're going to see during this session, Jamie, is guys making his eyes have to be just wide open. We know what all he's one of the greatest drivers in the world. And he's decided, heck yeah, I'll give this a try.
And he's been over in NHRA winning Top Fuel dragsters. I wonder what this truck feels like to him.
Probably feels like a tow truck at this,
yes.
at this point. He's been running 300 miles an hour in 1/8 of a mile. Now he's going to take this truck up around 180. But you can see the intense focus. You can tell the way his head's kind of leaned over, and he's just trying to be smooth and perfect. You owe your team that. You owe your team every bit of precision that you can give them to get the most speed out of the truck you can, because they've been working all winter tuning on these things, fine-tuning them to get them ready for this session.
Especially Colleague Racing, Michael. I mean, it wasn't very long ago they made the announcement that Ram was coming back and they were going to be the home. 5 full-time trucks. That is an effort. So they told Tony, he said, I want to run in the draft. I want to feel the truck. They said, no, we're taking care of this truck. We're doing single truck runs here only in practice.
It's a good looking 5 trucks that Colleague has brought here for Ram. You can see that paint scheme's really cool. Celebrating them being back in NASCAR with their eyes on the Cup Series.
It was fun watching all the youngsters in this sport. Walking by, Tony was like the guard keeper. He was at the front gate, and I mean, he couldn't say a sentence without somebody coming up to shake his hand, welcome him back to NASCAR.
One more here.
So Tony Stewart, 7 quicks so far, running one more lap. Look at Tony Stewart.
Still 2 by 2 behind you by 4. You still no help up top. Still in my way to you, 98. 3/4 off you. All clear, help is clear. Ropes up in the rear end. Yeah, shut it off. A little puff of smoke. You guys just blew up. All single file, half the time behind you is the 15 to 1 side, cleaner gray. First one in front of you, still 1 to 1 now. 1 to 1, slow truck in front, then broom in front of him to the 2-car tandem. Half to Chandler, he's going top here, he's going top. You're still clear at the bottom. You're still clear. Just a 15 here. Make sure we pull Chandler through here. I'll let you know. You are good. You are clear. Chandler is clear. Chandler is clear. Chandler is clear. Chandler is clear. 2 to Chandler. 2, and then he's pulling the middle. Chandler's pulling the middle. 2 to Chandler, middle. Pull the middle here. 3 back middle. 3 to the middle. You all are clear. He's going to migrate down to the bottom now. Keep Chandler, come here. Watch the 34 on the bottom. All good. Side, 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 side. Here they come. They're all lined up here. After the 99, it's 3 back 15, 2 back 15, 2 back 15, 2 back 15, 1 back, inside, side, 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 inside 15. You'll be right behind the 15. Nothing behind the 15. All clear.
House of Art.
There's a bunch of trucks out here right now. Probably
One of the key properties on the South Bank is up for sale. Officials announced today that one of the area's largest independently owned sites on
brake dice where you want it. We'll pit this time. 80%
Down on the bottom. Oh, yeah. That has the appearance of maybe an oil line coming off. The way it looked to me, but we'll have to check with our pit reporters and see what happened. Got her down off the track.
Better to happen now, right, Michael? This is unusual for them. Normally there's a practice session, we go into qualifying and we race, but they have an extra day here at Daytona.
Here's that pack running high, low, all over the place. We know, though, Jamie, tomorrow so much. It's going to look much different when they start trying to position themselves to win stages, to be in a position to win the race. It's just wild how these truckers race.
No dardiness at all down the
Chandler Smith leading the pack right there in the 38 truck. 2 wins last season.
It's down in the garage area. That 38 truck's cool looking. It's got a big old fish on it.
John Hunter Nemechek on the inside of him.
Look at that move to side draft.
Racy out there.
That's right.
This is going to be hard to get used to. See that truck on the right side of your screen? That is not Matt Crafton. He has moved on. That is indeed Ty Majeski. Basically took the whole team from the 98, just swapped the number, the
40 if you want.
sponsor.
RPM higher.
This kid has been fun to watch come up to speed, hasn't he? He's just a very special young racer. Started as an engineer.
He was still working in the shop the year he won the championship.
You can feel slowing you down, obviously, I'm sure, right? Yeah.
I mentioned we have a couple of Daytona
I mean, I thought the left front splitter was
500 champions in the field. Alongside me is a Daytona 500 winner as well.
Last year in qualifying.
Ricky is an awesome super speedway racer, and he's going to be a force to be reckoned with tomorrow night. Let's check out what he did here in Daytona. Look at that. Crazy moves in this race.
All right, 10-4. Pending this time here, coming to you guys. Help.
Small team like that, Michael. Look at that.
That's not a small man. He's very, very fit.
Are they even sitting out there, Keith? See if you can see him along this fence line in front of the
Talented with his arms, as you see him doing those pull-ups there.
See Ricky there. You know, he's never raced a truck, Michael.
I know.
First time ever for him here. Michael McDowell.
You can run the road if you want at your speed.
And Corey LaJoy.
Come all the way back around.
So Corey LaJoy, Chandler Smith, two of the guys trying to race their way into the Great American Race tonight. So the duel's coming up right after our broadcast here. So keep it locked in. FS1, we've got you covered for 5 hours.
John Hunter's been out there for 11 laps. He's run the most laps of anyone during this session. He's right there ahead of Ricky.
Ben Rhodes in the 99 on top of the board. He was the pole sitter last year.
Getting that drafting done at a speed of just over 183 miles an hour. We'll see that creep on up toward 190 when you put all those trucks together out there. How cool is that?
Michael, so often you hear people say that have raced in all series of NASCAR here, and they say, hands down, the trucks are the hardest to drive around here.
Well, it's just simply air. You know, these trucks punch a big hole in the air, and so it affects the other trucks. And when they're running inches apart and you catch the wrong gust of air, it can just move your truck over into another guy. It just makes it very, very difficult. And it makes me nervous. I sat up here just on the edge of my seat watching them race and wondering when it's going to go wrong, because I can promise you this, it will. They're going to get out of whack.
What a lineup we have. 44 trucks here, Michael, trying to make a 36-spot race. It's the biggest in a long time. A lot to talk about. And oh yeah, by the way, guys, that 11 right there, not Corey Heim this year. That is indeed Caden Honeycutt.
What a year Corey Heim had, huh? When he showed up in 2021 at Darlington, we put a circle around that name, Corey Heim, because we knew he was going to be special, leading late in that race in his first try there. And look at these numbers. How many times was it Heim time? Many times.
12 times to be exact. And Michael, I feel like every race he was breaking a record of some sort.
Well, he broke my favorite happen, a 7-wide pass at Phoenix for the championship. He went 7 wide on a mile track. I just shook my head. Holy cow.
They pitted late, Michael, and he fought for it, became the champion, and he raced his way in. Last night he qualified for the Daytona.
We got to get down to 40, low 49s if we can, 48 maybe. Engagement are with other brands, but let me know. We didn't really have big numbers there, but it looked like last end of the straightaway on the back stretch is really making time on the group in front of you, so hard to tell. There's no big numbers. I don't think there will be any big numbers, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I feel like it'll be different tomorrow anyway, you know?
Yeah, 10-4, buddy.
All right, don't see anyone coming here, so you're good for your turn-in.
It's the first time.
The important thing is we're making sure we get that launch down.
making sure we're maxing out our shift. Get to that point so that you know where your chip is, and just get practice shifting right before it. Copy.
So, if you want to try your change, try and get behind some trucks again.
Yeah, copy that. A draft.
Which story are they?
Say that again. I think it's 11 to 1, and I can't tell the other number from here. I mean, there's no point. Yeah, the point. I got 10 minutes here.
If you are not here yet, what is going on, Amanda?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to give you a little high shot here. You're looking at the tech line here at Daytona International Speedway. As you said, Jamie, there's 19 trucks we've seen pull laps around here at Daytona, but I counted about 18 trucks back in this line that have going through tech for their second or third time. I ended up talking to the 52. You can see there of Stuart Friesen. They failed for overall template about an eighth of an inch, so not much, but goodness, there's a ton of trucks going back through this thing. When we were catching up with Tony Stewart earlier from Colleague, only one of their trucks of the 5 have passed tech so far, so we'll keep our eyes and ears on this one. But good news for fans out there. I did hear that the 42 has passed tech, and that means Travis Pastrana should be on track soon.
Thank you, Amanda. It'll be good. Everybody's just eager. They want to get some laps going. I know Cletus McFarland is one that wants to get out. He's going through right now. Here's Butterbean Queen in the 12 truck. Good news for him.
Go ahead and jump up to the grass here. Go ahead and get your second gear.
As he gets ready to hit the track, let's take a look back at last year. What an amazing season it was for Butterbean Queen.
I just love his spirit. I talked to him today, and he said it's been so cool celebrating.
Correct. Just where's our Ryan, our engineer? Our adjustments to practice, I believe we can do front rounds. So take another round, another half round across the front.
Ram and his sponsors, he said, I went to LA for the first time. I made a commercial. It was so cool. And just the youthful enthusiasm and the energy that you see these guys have getting to do this, having an opportunity to race in NASCAR, especially here at Daytona, you can just feel their excitement.
Well, he was so impressive. 8 wins last year in ARCA, and then he goes to a Waffle House every time he wins, Michael. There's a couple around here. Maybe he'll get his shot. Riding on board here, making their way out to the track from the garage.
Pretty tight little run out of the garage area onto pit road.
A bigger pack than 4 or 5.
Michael McDowell just up ahead there, Daytona 500 champion.
Riding on board with Tony Stewart.
Tony getting another run in.
So TJ Bell is Tony Stewart's spotter. So Tony's been spending a lot of time with him, learning his feedback. Tony's going to be up on the roof tonight during the duels with the headset on, just listening to that back and forth. TJ Bell's the spotter for AJ Allmendinger.
I wonder if Tony agreed to do this and then started watching truck races, because if it had been the other way around, he might have decided not to do it, because we know, Jamie, it's going to be a show tomorrow night. There's going to be so much that happens between to get to victory lane. I'm so happy for his spirit and him wanting to be here and be a part of this.
He was genuinely excited about it. His wife Leah, his son Dom, they're here in the coach lot. See Caden Honeycutt in the 11 leading this 3-truck pack.
Timmy Hill in the back there in that 56, he was a part of it, but they kind of pulled away from Timmy. That's kind of a sad feeling when you're in the draft and then you're not.
So close, but so far.
Talked to Timmy, he said they had a good off season. Said yesterday he had one of the longest days of his life as he took his kids to Disneyland. He said, you think a 500-mile race is tiring, Mike? You ought to do what I did yesterday. But that's so cool that he comes to Florida, got his family first, and now he's in a truck doing what he loves to do.
See all these drivers walking through the garage with their families. It's a great place to come. And they spend the week down here. Timmy hopes to run all the truck races this year. Obviously still looking for a little sponsorship.
194 water.
Bounce out, wait all winter long to get to Daytona and get this opportunity to get on the track, it's got to feel really good. No matter if your speed is off a little bit, just getting some reps. This is good stuff.
Well, we saw the issues with Carson Hocevar, thought he maybe blew up, and he is out of the truck and with Amanda.
Hey, Carson, yeah, we heard your radio, and it was kind of wild in there. What happened?
Yeah, I guess we shouldn't have practiced. You know, they would have avoided this. But no, so what happened was I felt really slow, but it wasn't like a engine thing, but I was looking at my temps and everything. But I could tell something, driveline, something was slow and, you know, kind of making it stumble. And so I went to go grab the shifter to like throw it in neutral and just shut it off. And all of a sudden it, you know, just blew up the inside of the truck, and the whole tunnel is, you know, there's like a huge gap in the floor basically. And luckily my hand, you know, didn't get, you know, there wasn't anything that shot up at it, just a bunch of shrapnel and stuff. But yeah, not great, but our, you know, IKEA Best Buy Silverado looks great. The blue and yellow looks good. It matches Spire colors, and we'll be ready to go for the duel, but then also the truck. You know, hopefully they can get this thing rocking and rolling.
Michael, how quickly would that catch your attention as a driver?
Oh, there's a lot going on inside of one of these trucks, and when something comes apart, it can be very scary. First of all, you know, it's just a violent explosion, and I'm glad he didn't have his hand on the shifter like he said. He felt like that was a good move.
Those guys have a long night ahead of them, Michael, before qualifying at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Here's Lane Riggs. Talked about that young man a lot last year. Stay with us. Practice.
Copy. But really good to get a practice in. Yeah, I mean, I know we don't fast, but I want to drive behind someone.
Oh, it's all good. Do you want them to roll pit road or just keep running? You can roll pit road if you want to. 4 is about 10 behind 17, who's 20 behind you. 13 is 5 back bottom lane right now. 2 back. Coming inside here. Inside. Can drop in with him right here, I think. Let him pull you a little bit as the guys get to you. 5 back to that group of 4. They're about half apart. Coming inside. 4 together, and then it's 7 back to the 17. You can be able to drop in right here. 2, 1. You can drop now. And roll. Roll hard, their exit of 4. All clear to blend up. Bumper, you are clear, He's lagging back behind. 1 out only, 6 back here, help. Door, still door. No door, bumper, clear. 2 back here, help. 1 back here, help. Half back square. Holding half, open front. Everything's singled out now. P2 in a line of 6. Wide open in front. Up 1 lap and then come to pit road, and then I'll come to you. You know what I thought, just to see what you can feel sucking up. You got 1 slow one at the line, 99 up high.
Over 185 miles an hour. I like to keep reminding you of that because it's just crazy how fast these trucks are, and some of the moves that you have to make very quickly in order to learn what your truck needs or wants.
See, just over 48 seconds to get around this 2.5 mile oval.
You want to see a move made quickly? An example of that? Taylor Gray. Wow. He just dove down to the bottom. That's, as a racer, I don't know how much he trusted his spotter on that or how much he cleared himself, but that move was made just because he wants to feel the air with other trucks around him and what his truck does when he's in different positions. But that was aggressive.
Welcome back, Taylor Gray. He was away all last year, moved himself on up to the Xfinity Series, now the O'Reilly Series. Good to see him back. His older brother, Tanner Gray, of course, back in the 15 truck for Tricon, so they're teammates and with the same team. I should say brothers, and with the same team. Getting some more trucks there. Feeling the draft.
There's
Tanner Gray.
26 years old from New Mexico. Very talented young racer.
Some new sponsors on that truck. Looks a little different than we're used to seeing.
Whether you're in the pack or all by yourself, you're just filling out what your truck will do. And these guys were staging themselves to try to join some other trucks and make some moves.
It's Cole Butcher in that 13 truck, newest addition to the Thor Sport lineup. He ran a few races for Stuart Friesen last year, did a good enough job, got the attention of Duke Thorson.
He was very happy with the performance of that truck down at the Rockingham test last week. Said he felt like they were very competitive, good speed.
3, 2, 1, go. Single car off of 4. You'll be.
This is a different animal, though.
We'll make sure we do another
the draft and the positioning, those high banks, 185 miles an hour.
How about this young man, Gio Ruggiero in the 17, 7th quick right now. Got that Truck Series win.
To watch last year, wasn't he?
I mean, from the drop of the green flag here at Daytona, where he finished 2nd, he was in the mix each and every week, Michael.
Yeah, and just very, very consistent and steady. See all those top 10s? Did a great job on the super speedways with the 2nd at Daytona, like you said, and then the win at Talladega.
Some people are saying that he could be the favorite for the championship this year in his second full season. What do you think?
He'd be on the short list, but I don't know how you can not say that Lane Riggs is your favorite to be the champion, and Caden Honeycutt in that 11th truck. Those are a couple of guys that I'll have my eye on.
Well, we know what that 11 team has. It's basically, he got the keys. Yes, he got the keys to that team, to that 11 truck. By the way, Scott Zipadelli, crew chief we talked about so much, won the championship with Corey Heim. He is not here this weekend. He broke his leg, had surgery yesterday.
Oh, that was good for me.
So the team engineer, David Stewart, is on the box. So I talked to Scott. He's in a lot of pain. We're thinking of him. He's hoping to be back next week at Atlanta.
Yeah, thinking about you, bud.
Turn 3, slow truck.
And there he is, the 42 of Travis Pastrana. Welcome back to NASCAR. It's only been a couple years, though. He ran for 23:11 in the Daytona 500, finished 11th.
Left side line now.
This guy, he's out there. He's done some crazy things. You know what he did, Jamie? He jumped out of an airplane without a parachute on. It doesn't get much crazier than that.
And that indeed happened. That is Travis Pastrana to a T.
Wow.
That's in his backyard.
Second line.
They are cut from the same mold.
And here they are, teammates in the Truck Series race at Daytona. With Travis Pastrana, I've been covering him since he was 15 years old in Supercross.
I feel like maybe 20, 30 laps into a run here. You know, might be losing too much.
First to ever do a double backflip, and now look at this.
Yeah,
You mentioned Cletus.
Cletus doesn't believe in sleeves. He likes to remove those. He and Greg Biffle were great buddies, and Biff always went around without sleeves on as well. And you saw on that 42 truck right there behind the 42, the 16. They're honoring Biff there, as are all the trucks with a 16 on them.
Well, you'll see that with all the Nice trucks, and that's because a lot of the guys with this team were with Biffle over at Roush in the early days. So great tribute. Yes, yes. Greg Biffle and his entire family, were thinking of them every day. Just under 18 minutes remain here. Caden Honeycutt, the fastest here.
Start of it, I wouldn't say no more than that's aggressive too.
Problem, I can't really tell. It's not electrical. Might just be paint. You want me to keep running?
You can keep running the floorboard will burn off, but if it's bad enough, bring it to us.
Yeah, it's not electrical. I'll do one more. It's not gear or anything. Honestly, it smells like paint, so I'll do one more.
I don't know if you'll be able to get there or not. I'm coming to the garage. Yeah, we are coming to the garage this time. Just hand out the window. He's 3 back.
I'm going to go around one more time, sorry. I don't want to stop in front of it.
That's fine. We're just going to keep doing the same repetition. So outside, just a 12 by himself. All good. So way down here. 3,600, 4,000 here.
Minus 50, no, sorry, minus 40 oil. Minus 20 water, minus 40 oil.
10-4. Good, start rolling in the field. The red's there. A 51.39 by himself. Where you're coming out at there, I don't know how that's set up, but I see you now. Jared, put that packer back in, and we're going to do a shock adjustment when it gets here. All right, same thing here. Wide arc, make sure we're tight left. Right side to the left.
10-4, I'm going to guess it's paint. Let's get a fan ready to blow across there to get some of that smoke out.
10-4.
Or I should say after he drops off.
Yeah, copy.
26 got a tire rub.
Hot in, so we'll run one more lap like this. I'm going to go find Hamlin. It's wide open around the bottom. We'll run at least one more like this. Almost once you get to him, then we'll come in. Like, I don't really want to phone for a whole lap just to skirt and everything, you know. Okay, well, no, we don't have to. It's just up to you. I just thought I'd give you that option. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that. We'll just, if we can, just suck up to somebody and then we'll abort, come in. We'll be done.
Certainly.
Suck up to drag or suck
There's
up
one
to
man in this truck series race that was there that day. He was only 15, and that was Frankie Muniz.
Travels a little bit in pictures.
Look back to that day. Pre-race. Look at Frankie, just a happy little 15-year-old. Look at his eyes as big as saucers talking to Dale Earnhardt. And then he got to ride along in the pace car.
It's got to be crazy memories for him, right? Being here for that and now being out there on the racetrack. Wonder if he saw that one coming. I don't know.
No kidding. Certainly got the bug for racing, and he talks about Dale, and he had a lot to do with his desire to be here to race in NASCAR. So Frankie Muniz is back full time. Happy to see him. He's been out on track, turned some laps. 7 to be exact.
Cattle farmer.
Yeah.
From Statesville, North Carolina, Tyler Ankrum. I talked to him today about the ice and snow that we had in North Carolina, and I said, how did your cows do? He said, well, they did all right. He said, they don't mind snow as much as you think they might. He's a really, really intense young man, and very, very good year last year. I feel like feel like he's going to be somebody to contend with. We've got to pick some favorites, Jamie. I've already told you my two. I like Lane Riggs. I like Caden Honeycutt. But you couldn't rule out this guy being on the short list as well.
Absolutely, and he came on stronger at the end. He made it to the Championship 4, which, by the way, it's no more Championship 4. It is the chase format is coming back this year.
He just aborted that run for some reason. What's going on? I don't know what's going on there.
Ankrum just turned 9 laps, 16th quick. Josh Rayom, nice stars and stripes.
I like that.
Yeah.
Very colorful number 22 truck for Josh.
So Tony Stewart has been in and out 9 laps. He's 21st on the board. Let's listen to his radio just moments ago.
Was your ride quality any better right there?
Yeah, I still wouldn't say she's a Cadillac by any means, but I'm sure it's going to have to be a little bit ugly to be good.
Okay, how's your water temp been?
I'm a driver. I don't look at that.
So it's been good.
I think you'll have enough time
All right,
for 2 or 3 laps. Right now we're just
Making
under
the
12.
team laugh.
That's funny.
You'll have
When I
enough
ran
time
my
to come
last
in
race,
and
they said,
back
come
out
sit
if
in
you
the
want
car.
to.
I want you to see if you can see those gauges. We put smaller ones in there. I said, I couldn't see the ones you had in there before. I said, if something's wrong, do they still turn colors? And they said, yeah. I said, we're good then.
Let me know.
And I think Tony's on the same page.
I think he is. So he seems to be happy. He said it's not riding like a Cadillac.
No,
Have to be a little ugly to be good, he said.
it's going to be ugly tomorrow night. I can promise you that. Slipping and sliding, pushing and shoving as Danny Dye takes to the track in that number 10 Ram. That
Daniel
second
Dye.
place finish for him in 24 at Nashville kind of put him on the map to me.
It did.
Christian Eckes was dominant, but he was just right there, so close to Christian, and he was solid, and then he moved on to the Xfinity Series, and now he's back, and I just think he's a talented young racer.
He is, and we welcome Daniel Dye back full time.
He's also a great bowler.
No tire.
We did a special with him when we went bowling. He doesn't put his fingers in the balls. He just palms it and throws it, and it spins down there.
He travels with his ball, I think.
Yeah.
Downtime, go to the local bowling alley. He's a good golfer, too.
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay. How about you?
I'm very good at golf.
Caden Honeycutt still on top.
Better, but it's hard to know. Like I would like the green to start a little earlier, or the red to go a little longer, just so I know if I'm over or under. Okay, yeah, we can work on that.
Rolling. 26, 62, 38 behind you.
Try to get caught up here. First one is speed 76 at the line now by himself in the pit road now.
I got you on what would be channel 1. Yes, sir. Good. Be on this one, channel 2 here. I got channel 2. Corey, you got me, channel 2. We're a little under 10 minutes here. Let's go, we need to try to see if this runs it.
Go. So they're off of 4, so just do the blend line, we'll drag down the back into the fence down the back. At the line, the first one's the 11, last one in line is the 17. You can pedal there a little bit into 1.
Load the line to the 38 comes by. And good.
Yes, sir. Just making sure travels are good and all that. No shakes, vibrations. Not worried about laps.
4. Alternator on still, correct?
Yep, we'll save all that for the real deal.
4.
Let's ride the apron maybe over there.
Yeah, that's the plan. And to turn the alternator switch back on. I got to 11.5 with it off.
One apart behind you. Side. You're clear. Help clear. All clear. 3/4 apart. We'll finish this one, they'll roll to the top in 1.
Who you think the favorite to win the Daytona 500 is, how those cars handle, how they draft up and around other trucks. Dawson Sutton in the 26 there getting a little antsy, it looked like, maybe to make a move, decided against it.
Rackley Wars running a second truck with Tony Breidinger for select races this year.
It's nice and tidy. These drivers are
Take off hard again here. We got one to the start-finish line.
respecting one another and just drafting along. And I think it's important, Jamie, to get in the draft for a little bit just to make sure your truck handles okay. You know, that's what Tony Stewart said. He said it's got to be a little bit bad to be fast, I guess. And that's I think that's what these drivers are seeing. Are they fast enough to push and keep up?
Copy that.
Let's listen to Tony Stewart's radio just moments ago.
Yes, sir. 1 lap.
I get in trouble already?
Yeah, I don't know. They're really mad. Told me to let you know to park right behind their hauler.
Right here, That's great news.
Well, guys, I'm happy to report that Tony Stewart is not in trouble down here just yet. Some of the Ram trucks had made it back over here into the garage to park after tech, and he simply just ran out of room to park his own truck over here by the hauling area in the garage. Had to park behind the NASCAR Craftsman official truck. Did a tire change, back on track, and happy to report some of those other Ram trucks are back. You'll see Mini Tyrell start pulling laps here soon, too, guys.
Thanks, Amanda. Made his heart skip a beat.
I like that it kind of scared him. I figured Tony'd say, I didn't do anything. Wow, there's Minnie.
Also log in for when you shut it down.
What a nice young man, Michael.
Yes.
Got to talk to him. So excited for this opportunity.
Ram Race for the Seat. That was a great show. It's just so cool, the energy and the excitement that Ram being a part of the series has brought. It was a really, really great addition to the truck series.
Let's take a look at Ram Race for the Seat.
Nothing behind you.
What a big moment for him.
Nothing like winning. Look at that.
So a group of drivers, I believe it was maybe 15, Michael. They were together in a house for 2.5 weeks. They weren't allowed to be on cell phones, watch TV, nothing. It was a reality show, and it was all about points. So Minnie said that last race, he won it. So he won the overall. He gets this ride for the entire season. What a great story. This young man does so many great things. The Cars Tour, he raises awareness for pediatric cancer, gives back. Glad to see him here in a truck for the first time.
I can't wait to watch him race. You know, we talk a lot about as Cletus McFarland is getting to make some laps there in his Ford truck.
How about this red, white, and blue look?
How about the energy that this cat brings to NASCAR? Back last fall, I raced Crown Victoria against him down in Florida. We had a great time mixing it up. He likes to mix it up.
Yes, he does. He will race anything.
He's just got such energy. As you said, race anything, as there's good evidence of just that.
Doing a Q run themselves, or if they're going to do a pack, but we'll be ready.
Race anything that's got a motor. So much fun. That's Cletus McFarland. We'll see him on track coming up in the race tomorrow night.
Wait, there's a place up ahead.
Oh, we're going.
You coming? As fast as
Done this thing. Get him in here now.
Will you? Sliding back and clear of him. I'm on radio.
Check.
respect there.
Pretty aggressive. It's kind of hard to stop on entry.
Okay, 10-4. Yeah, we can back that up.
Like if I was to smash the brake pedal any harder, I'd probably just melt the brakes right off of it, and it probably wouldn't stop, and it would probably lock up. That's what it kind of felt like if I was to push it any harder.
Okay, yeah, it didn't lock any of the tires up there, but yeah, we can back that up some.
I possibly just didn't hit the brakes hard enough, to be honest with you, so it could have been me.
You got me on 2.
Absolutely love speedway racing. But
To race their way in.
Make sure the details are.
Corey LaJoy, one of those drivers
right
right there in the 75 truck. He's got to race his way in tonight, driving for Brad Keselowski's team.
Just make sure you stay to the left here, just in case you got a couple guys that want to do a green flag entry.
Stuart Friesen, part of that little draft session.
Nick Light's in the 5 truck. It's a Tricon garage truck, and I talked to David Gilliland, the co-owner of this team. He said this will be a rotating seat this year, so they'll have 2 trucks to see a lot of different personalities, young and veterans.
I was talking to Butterbean, and Nick walked up and he said, we kind of grew up together. They've been doing the same thing, so it's really cool how when you race late models or go karts from the beginning, you form friendships that take you all the way to NASCAR if you're good enough to get here.
Stuart Friesen made it out just in time. You see him there in the 52 truck. Michael, it's so good to see him.
Got a big win the other night, too. That's awesome. He's back and he's winning again. So happy that he's here.
Last July, unbelievable wreck. Shattered his hip, broke his leg, fractured his back. And he's back. No cane, no assistance at all. Feels good. He's down 15 pounds, by the way.
Just so I didn't strip speed. Besides that, I think he was fine.
It's going to take us a little while to get used to this not being Matt Craftsman. I promise you that. Matt's been in that truck for about 20 years.
There's Matt Collick. Used to seeing him in the O'Reilly series or the Cup series, but they're in the truck series now, and they went big. 5 trucks, as you see. Red flag is in the air. That means practice has come to an end, and Caden Honeycutt wins practice, as they say. We'll be back to wrap things up. Good to see Justin Haley back in the field here in the trucks full time.
Appreciate the opportunity.
From the moment you took your first breath, you had something to prove. And boy, did you ever. Roads worn, clouds punched, sweat.
Coming to you guys. I'll talk to you later. Thanks, dude. Later. Yes, sir.
Smoke or anything from Russ unless you smell something. Think we're good there?
Yeah, no, I think we're good. Thank you there. Good work on that mock. I wanted him to be a little further out. It was just we were getting close on time.
Okay, good job, boys. Got a lot done, short amount of time, so let's keep digging and we'll get ready for tomorrow.
Sir, thanks, boys. I need a paint pen.
Justin, just a little bit, Taylor, because same thing. I got plenty of room until you turn it, you know.
You're right. You ain't all much time, so thank you, thank you, Derek. I appreciate that.
This splitter and tell me if this thing's on the ground. I'm coming through here. Let me know if this thing's on the ground or not.
A lot of people turn left.
in this system to win it.
Cars #1 on the charts podcast. Love to hear what Kevin Harvick has to say. He has some great guests. They were live today from Daytona. Very cool. So
informative.
Sure to check that out.
I mean, I learned so much. I've been around here forever, but I learned so much every time I listen to the podcast, watch it.
And here it is. This is how it all shook out here in the one and only practice session for Craftsman Truck Series. Caden Honeycutt did a nice job.
So did Cole Butcher. I was really impressed with that 13 truck. I saw him make a couple of cool moves out there, and he's just learning what this is all about. So, and we saw Timmy Hill fall back early, but he got in a good draft and kept up and had a really fast truck.
Perhaps somebody to watch. You always ask, about the underdog.
That's right. That's why I love coming to Daytona, to see who's going to surprise us next. And it's always fun to see those guys that step up.
See who didn't practice because of issues with tech, so they'll just have to wait until qualifying tomorrow. Let's check in with Amanda.
Well, as we've been covering all practice session, Tony Stewart is back here in the Craftsman's Truck Series, and I wish you guys could see the line of people that are out here actually recording this interview. Welcome back to you, Tony Stewart. But you told me prior to this session that you just need to get out there and make some laps. Thoughts?
I still need to make more laps and wish we had another hour where we get some drafting practice. But, yeah, just little things here and there. Steering box ratio is a lot different than I thought it would be. I'm going to have to move my mirror around. We thought we were going to have to move numbers on the dash. That's just little stuff that when you drive these things, you get it sorted out pretty quick. But, trying to do it in 50 minutes. You can do it at the shop all you want, but until you get on the racetrack, you don't really know what you've got. So, but it's cool. I mean, not going to lie, it was fun to get back out there, even by myself. It was really cool to be out there. But I was thinking about my iRacing guys while we were out there going, yeah, I got to hold my hands really still, even though we didn't really do a full-blown qualifying run. So I'm excited about it. I mean, they definitely drive different than I thought. I mean, this, technology's changed so much, and the NASCAR rules have changed so much that, watching Cup qualifying last night and how bad they bounced around, I mean, trucks do too. So I don't think near as bad as the Cup cars. So, but it's definitely different than what I remember last time I was here, but it was a lot of fun.
We saw you had to park behind that NASCAR hauler. How relieved were you that you weren't in trouble?
Well, yeah, he told me, he goes, they want you to park behind the NASCAR hauler, and I thought, we've been in this thing about 35, 40 minutes here. I already got in trouble. So, no, it's... The garage area here is not a garage area. This whole entire truck series is in a parking lot here in Daytona. So when I got called to the truck, I thought, man, that didn't take long. It's like old times again. But no, the atmosphere down here is really cool. It's a lot of fun to be back here.
Well, I think what people can see across that parking lot is the smile on Tony Stewart as he returns here in Daytona.
Thanks, Amanda. Well, I know there's a smile on our faces. It's like circa 2016, the last time we saw Tony race anything in NASCAR.
And it tells you how important NASCAR is and how important Daytona is. Tony's done everything in motorsports, including winning drag races. But he gets that smile. He gets giddy when he talks about racing these high banks and being a part of this truck series. I love that. I also love what he said, the vibe down in the garage area. We were down there. We felt it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of energy for this race this weekend.
There's so many drivers to watch. I mean, you see the regulars. Caden Honeycutt looked incredible out there. But then you've got Travis Pastrana. We don't know what's going to happen. Cletus, Butterbean. I mean, there's so many names. I'm so excited to see what happens. We'll be back tomorrow at 3 Eastern for qualifying. What do you expect?
You don't know what to expect because the fastest times were all in drafting. So who knows? We're going to have another surprise when we go qualifying.
So much more still to come. Keep it right here on FS1. The duel at Daytona coming up, but it's race day. We're going to set the field. I'm going to go downstairs, change my shoes, and we're going to cover everything, hear from the drivers. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you in just moments for the duel right here at Daytona. Luna de
Radio.